Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages, if there was another Dion Green, well then, goddamn it, I'd be on strike.
That man chuckling in the background is Big Rig Nick Utown.
Big Rig.
Womp womp.
Ass Crasser Cash. Nobody rides for free, motherfucker.
And finally, Kendo Slice.
Hey, it's Kendo. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. So, folks, we are back with another episode of World Class Bullshitters, another week of hilarity, another week of fun. So tonight, we're going to talk about this new female Star Wars character that's, going to excite all of us, as well as a bunch of other stuff. So first,
my pants are tingling already.
Yeah, mine always are. When I hear the word Star Wars, I got to take a shit. So let's give a very special shout out to our listener of the week. It's his birthday coming up. So happy birthday early to superfan Adam Shawhan. And let me take a moment to thank all of our new patrons. So I'd like to thank Matt Zahner. I'd like to thank Moobutt. And yeah, that's a name. I'd also like to thank Jimmy B, Drac, Nicholas Noah, very, very generous patron. Thank you very much. Also like to thank Nicholas Swanson, as well as Jody Barrett and Dan Latham. So thank you, folks, to everyone who has joined World Class Bullshitters on Patreon. We've grown. This has been the year of World Class Bullshitters. And like I said, if you think 2018 has been great, wait till 2019 hits, because we have a ton of stuff planned for next year. And speaking of next year, let's talk about Stealing Solo. So, guys, Stealing Solo is kicking ass. In a week and a day, roughly, a week and 2 days, it's already reached 81% of its goal. It's at $16,150. And once it does reach that goal, hell, maybe even before that, I'm going to start posting some new stretch goals as well as artwork, which is going to become available relatively soon. So are you guys pumped about this as much as I am?
I mean, I didn't draw it, but I'm fucking pumped.
I have been humble bragging to everyone I know about it.
I can't fucking wait. I really can't. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm just waiting for the
damn thing.
That's what I want, the movie. So
the movie.
Jeez. We'll be on set in a basement with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, and then Dion has his hand around his throat and he says, do it harder, Daddy. What?
Fuck off. Harrison Ford tells Dion he's a deviant.
Whoa. Everything got weird for a second.
Well, folks, thank you to everyone who's made Stealing Solo a success before it's even been released. So we'll talk about that more the later we get it out. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, the link is in the description. And don't miss out, because once it's gone, it's gone. So we had 2 super chats pop up. First off, from Samuel Aragon. How is Nick the last standing Samoan if he has a brother?
Because plot, goddammit.
Yep.
Brother sitting. That's the correct answer, guys.
First of all, how did you figure that out? That's my first question. The second question is, where the fuck are you hiding, and where are the cameras?
Bathroom.
Be my dick. Hey, man, speaking of which, does your dick still work?
Hold on. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Stand by.
And now the show's ready to go on. McKinney90 already sent in a super chat. Thank you very much, McKinney90. Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Mike Zero. Subscribe for future Star Wars content.
Dislike.
McKinney90 is probably one of the biggest fans of the channel.
Oh, yeah, he's cool. But
what? No answer.
I know a lot of people are asking me about the DC live stream when it went down yesterday. I don't really know, so if anybody wants to fill me in during the show, we'll talk about it, because part of Comicsgate, and so is World Class Bullshitters now. So before we get into that, let's talk about, you know what, guys? We were going to talk about Horror Hound at the end. Well, no, hold on. Ben Strauss, thank you very much for your super chat. Jeff, you should be doing a bigger campaign for your Stealing Solo. You should already be funded with your following. Get more dedicated to selling yourself. Ben Strauss, thank you very much for those kind words of enthusiasm. I do. I'm working on the pages now so I can promote it starting this coming week. I just got off a call with my colorist. Yes, my colorist. That's a pretty cool thing to say. And he's going to be working on it. We've arranged everything. And I want to show you guys more, and then we're hitting it. I'm going to be doing dedicated videos to talk about it. Believe me, Ben, I'm glad that you believe in me. I do too. But I just want to make some more art so I can promote it. So don't worry. I'm not going to be giving up and acting like, oh, guys, maybe you could help me out. No, I want to beat everybody that's ever done one of these. We're going straight to the top. You know, we broke the 1 million video view in a month. We've done this. We did the Star Wars toy video. So let's revolutionize it, get the fucking movie made based off the Indiegogo comic. Let's be the first of our kind. I'm behind it. Dion's behind it. Kendo's behind it. Nick's behind it. And 72,000 and change are behind it. All you guys got to do is click the link and find out more about it. And you will. You will. I almost said smell what the rock is cooking, Dion.
That's got me on fire. I'm about to go out here and fight a dude in the goddamn parking lot. Let's fucking do this. Hey, dude.
Make sure his dick works.
Let's do it. I'm follow you into hell. So you are now my Captain America.
Boom, I am ready.
Oh.
Dude, speaking of Captain America, how fucking awesome was last night's live stream?
It
Awesome.
was fun as shit. I do. And again, we really, really try whenever we do a live stream or a watch party to not sit in silence and watch the movie. But we and we did a good job last night. But there are so many parts where it's so difficult to not just sit there and be like, God damn it, I love this film.
I know it's so difficult with that movie. So fucking.
Well, it's nice that we have something that we can rally around in a positive way. Look it. Star Wars deserves to get shit on because it's fucking terrible. But you know what? There are times where I just want to sit down and go, you know what? This deserves our praise. They did us right. Let's do them right. Let's enjoy the movie. And that was last night. So, folks, if you have not watched Avengers Infinity War and you want to, well, watch it with our commentary. We're insightful. We're fun. We make jokes about, no, Thanos, no, and all this other dumb shit. So.
I'm Rick Thanos, and this is my pawn shop.
Oh, my God. It was a fantastic thing.
I'll give you the $5.
I'll give you $5 for each Infinity Stone.
Sorry, man.
Deal.
I got Infinity Stone. The best I can give you is $10.
$3.50.
Free
Dayton
critter.
Pfeffer. Excuse me, Dayton Pfeiffer just sent it a super chat of $2. By the way, Dayton Pfeiffer, awesome Lemmy icon. We love Motorhead here. And
Yes, we
finally,
do.
well, not finally, but so far, Marethiolene says, guys, look up Star Wars Japanese Google Translate on YouTube. I've been laughing at it for an hour.
God.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's going to be
But here's an important question. Jeff, does Mike Zero already have news on stealing Solo? Yeah, he has future Star Wars content, so he knows the entire plot.
Here it is an advanced copy. Here it is a work print. That's that's a crazy dude.
He has the shit for my brain somehow.
Yeah.
So let's start talking about the Star Wars news, because that's why everyone's here. That's why so many people jump to this live stream, because they got to hear what's going on. And Kendo, you broke the news to me, so why don't you take the lead tonight for the first time on the show, and you tell the listeners about this new Star Wars news.
Okay. So as we all know, episode 9 is coming to us, and it's going to be shitty. So coming to us now is going to be a new character, codenamed Karina, and they are casting a young actress between the ages range of 27 and 35. And Karina has been described as a young Charlize Theron with street smarts. And she's supposed to be coming along to help bring a good sense of humor for the character.
Oh fuck.
She's a funny character is the goal, according to this article. So guys,
So that's what
we're gonna get another funny character in Star Wars.
So Poe Dameron and Finn weren't funny enough, I guess. Like, okay,
Or at all.
whatever. All right, whatever. I give
They're,
up.
fun-
Go fuck yourself.
they're funny in that sling blade sense. Not funny, haha.
What? They can't read and they're retarded?
No.
really went for the goal there, didn't you? Goddamn.
What for the jugular?
Yeah.
Didn't even hesitate. You just fucking pulled the trigger. Didn't
Never
even
hesitated.
give us a monologue or anything.
Next time I will. I'll have a 2-page monologue prepared, and then I'll kill it.
Yep,
So-
and then I'll just be like John Malkovich in that new Mark Wahlberg movie. Just fucking do it, you bipolar fuck.
Postmortem
fair enough.
666. The Indiegogo campaign, how long is it? It goes on for what?
Ever.
Yeah, ever. I wish. No, it goes on till October.
7 more weeks.
Yeah, 7 more weeks. So, guys, it's your only chance to get Stealing Solo. Thank you.
Yeah, we're not speaking in hyperbole here when we say that once it's over, it's done. There's no
Yeah,
more
we're not-
fucking
yeah.
chances.
Once the WCBS website goes up, this will not be in the store. You cannot buy this. You have to get
Yeah.
the copy now or never see it ever.
Get on the train now or get fucked.
No digital copies, no bootlegs.
Nope,
Yeah.
nothing.
If you,
Piracy
if
is a crime, and you wouldn't steal a car.
you wouldn't download a car, would you?
Well, 3D printing's a thing, so I don't know. Could you do that? Could you do that? I don't know. Whatever.
Dion, thank you very much for that Batman reference. I want to hug you through the internet right now.
That's why we're best friends, buddy.
$20 gets you a copy that you'll never be able to get again unless you're spending like thousands on eBay.
If somebody would be dumb enough to spend thousands of dollars on eBay for one issue of a comic book that's not like 55 years old, well, then you must really like me. So thank you. Even though it's my copy you're buying. See, you wouldn't steal a bear. No, you wouldn't steal a bear. But okay, so you brought up the good point. More humor in Star Wars. It's not funny. The Star Wars movies weren't meant to be like outright comedies. You had some of the humor come from Han Solo and Princess Leia and their witty banter. The droids were stupid. Well, not all of them. C-3PO was dumb, and you got some stupid humor from that and just situational stuff. The fact that they're going out of the way to cast a street-smart, young Charlize Theron type doesn't really instill too much excitement or faith on my end. What about you? What says you, Dion?
Well, if anything, it goes to show you that no matter what the circumstance, Chris Tucker can get a fucking job, because it sounds exactly like they're trying to cast Carter from Rush Hour or some dumb shit. It's like,
oh my god!
You know,
I don't know.
You'd watch it, but the first
I would. He would be the one driving the dumpster fire down the hill, but I'll still fucking.
The first thing you'd say is, "Oh, this is going to be a dumpster fire," you know. So, and that's exactly what I'm thinking now. And again, you know, there's that small bit of you that's like, well, okay, they're going to hire someone young, you know, maybe this will be a pleasant surprise. And then reality on the other side of the room, kind of like your alcoholic uncle is like, hey, what the fuck you doing? And it's just staring at you judgingly, reminding you that the world is a cold, dangerous, mean place. And yes, that Chris Tucker may eventually be in fucking Star Wars, and he kind of looks like Charlize Theron, apparently. It sounds like a fucking stupid idea. And again, like you said, it does not fit the narrative of Star Wars. Even again, and I keep saying this all the time, they can't even adhere to their own universe. So they had, you know, little comedy pieces and, you know, and allusions to other events in the universe they never wanted to visit again, and here they are again with an inability to not shoot their own dick off. Let's bring in a comedy character. Let's bring in a funny little streetwise, wisecracking, hooty tooty, fruity comedy character. People will fucking love that. Yeah,
Hooty tooty.
Hey, remember me, motherfucker?
Fresh and fruity.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
It's gonna be Amy Schumer. It's gonna be Amy Schumer.
God.
or Jenny McCarthy. You know, be like, oh,
or your girlfriend.
Oh, the little round orange cutie, Lena Dunham.
Hey,
I just want to you guys, we had Lena Dunham in a Star Wars flick. She's called Starkiller Base.
Kylo Ren spent a lot of time inside her.
Damn it!
At least
that one's never gonna get old.
No, it isn't.
Fuck. Apparently not. I'm just doomed to my destiny.
My question is this: if Jenny McCarthy is in the movie, is she going to be running around trying to tell all the Jedi not to get vaccinated?
Yeah, that's going to be it. It's going to be a giant like anti-vaxxer women empowerment story.
Fucking Donnie Wahlberg is standing next to her, looking like a goddamn hostage with a gun pointed in his face. I love her. Did you see my other movie, Blue Bloods? It's a TV show, Donnie. I mean, did you see my TV show, Blue Bloods?
Nobody did. That's why nobody's fucking heard of it.
You can watch it for Tom Selleck, Donnie. Just get over yourself.
Hey, man, everyone's watched that show. That kind of explains how that shit kind of still kept going.
I'm actually looking forward to the spin-off saga, Broom Boy, an anti-vaxxer story starring Jenny McCarthy.
That's the Rian Johnson trilogy. We just figured it out.
And spoiler alert, everybody gets sick.
Guys, we scooped Mike Zero. He has future Star Wars content. Well, we jumped over that year, went 1 year further. We have it. And here's the review. It sucks. There you go.
They all get polio and die.
FDR style right in the oatmeal.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
This is morbid. Jaron Ricewick sent in a super chat that says, funny character, aka emasculating Finn and Poe. Probably with Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
Obi-Wan 27883 says, dumpster twin fire powers activate. Why?
God, it really will be. And I can't wait for like the first joke to be like some like ill-advised dick joke or something that, you know, the writer's like, oh my God, that's so witty. And it'll be something like, yeah, his Johnson, get it? And then no one will say anything. It'll be so awkward. You could see it even in the fucking movie. You'll just be like, oh, I'm glad this movie cost $350.
Yeah. If there's a dick joke in Star Wars, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you.
I promise you, it is because they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. They're just like, we'll try to be.
They have no
mature.
barrel. They have no barrel. Let's be honest.
It's a bottomless barrel.
It's Disney. They own.
That sounds like Lena Dunham. I'm gonna start referring to her as the bottomless barrel.
Oh my God. I'm just saying, like they may own the barrel, but like they've tried, like they bought the barrel from fucking George Lucas, and even then it was empty. So
there's a hole in it, like towards the bottom, it just leaks out.
I was gonna say we need a GIF or a meme or somebody to draw us Lena Dunham as a barrel and Kylo Ren tapping it.
Shit, I'll stop drawing Stealing Solo to make that. Oh my God, that should be a production image, like a promotional piece of art. Will not be in book. This is just to make you laugh. Buy the book. Kyler, never mind. I'm not going to talk about them in the show.
Oh,
I don't want to puke tonight. King KDI says, "Wait till Kathy Griffin gets a part."
God damn it!
Well, no, because the article specifically said young and funny. So
yeah.
That's true.
Imagine
that
the political
shitstorm
shitstorm that would come down if Kathy Griffin got a role in Star Wars.
You'd kill half the audience immediately. They'd just be like, "Oh, that bitch, fuck this! I'm not watching it." Half the audience will not watch it.
Herpicus McDurpington, with one of the best names on the internet. Jesus. I'm nowhere near wasted enough to deal with episode 9 news. Buy yourselves a drink with this money. Well, thank you, Herpicus.
Shit, all the booze in the world can save us from episode 9. I'll tell you that shit right now.
Shit.
We'll all be together for episode 9. That's a world-class bullshitters mandate. I'm putting it down right now, guys.
Jesus, I'm going to use a ticket stub to cut myself.
Not if I jump off a bridge ahead of time.
No.
Listen, I'm going to be at the end of the row with a gun so the bullet goes through all 4 of our heads.
Fucking Nick was sitting there with a gun. Like he never lowers it past his chest. He's like, don't fucking do it, man. Don't fucking, I'm on a fucking edge. And it's like a revolver or some shit. And he's just got bags under his eyes. His eyes are bloodshot. His like beard is like half shaved off. I'll fucking do it, man. I'll fucking do it. Don't make me fucking do it, man.
And then he does it.
Points a gun at some little kid. I swear to God, if you tell me about fucking Star Wars, I'll fucking blow your face off.
Damn it.
His face off.
I'm sorry. +1 for that reference. +1, sir.
Thank you.
John Woo is very proud of you.
I do it to entertain you guys. That's it. The 470 people are just an extra bonus. Brett Theoline says Rose Tico is the Meg Griffin of Star Wars.
No, Meg Griffin actually has a purpose sometimes.
Okay.
No, I think that might be the most accurate assessment of any character in any movie for the last 15 years. Just like, shut up, Rose. God, just shut up.
People are talking about the Red Letter Media documentary, or not documentary video. Sketch Therapy said, "Did you see that they called for a boycott?" I didn't know they called for a boycott. I walked out of the room towards the end because I had to do something. Then I came back and caught the very last music. I didn't realize they called for a boycott. Oh, Jesus.
Of what? Of episode 9?
Yeah, I guess so. That's what we're hearing.
Holy shit.
But I will say this. Somebody said that they're a little late to the party. They kind of are.
Yeah, if they're calling for a boycott now, yeah. I mean, we've been talking about it for the last 2 years.
Yeah, we've been pissed at this movie franchise for way longer than recently.
Well, not even the fact that they're calling for a boycott is kind of late. The fact that they're making this video about episode 9, they're late to the party. I'm not saying we make the numbers that they do, but Jeremy, Ethan, and I, we've covered the same topics for months. If anything, they're late to the party to even cover it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like this was look, I like what they've done in the past. But this video just seems so out of place. It's like, yay, my cat ripped my dick off, bro. That was the joke of the whole video.
Well, we kind of touched on it. I think shortly after the Last Jedi came out, now it's starting to become cool to shit on it, right? So now that everyone who said these things when episode 7 came out, oh no, they're being hateful, vocal minority, right after the Last Jedi came out, oh well, they're nerds who can't be satisfied, blah 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 blah, and then a couple months after the Last Jedi, it's became cool because it's topical, or they realize that these movies aren't good. So now everyone's trying to catch up, whereas the rest of us are like, you know what, motherfucker, sorry, we've been here in the kitchen cooking for the last 3 years, son. Catch up.
I like the analogy, Dion. I
That was
really
a pretty
do.
good one. That was right off the top of my head.
Sometimes you just start flowing,
Yeah, baby. That's why I'm a world class bullshitter, not a regional bullshitter.
Yeah, you've moved up.
Yeah.
Samuel Aragon says, all the booze in the world, says Lena Luster. Ooh. Says the Lena Luster, excuse me. I'm trying to drink a cup of coffee and read this at the same time.
So would that be Dion? Would that be his superhero persona, Lena Luster?
With the ability to bang an amorphous blob of goo. The Lena Luster, coming to a theater near you. Not rated by the Motion Picture Association of America. That would be
There's a reason for that.
Let's see. Aaron Cook sent in a super chat that says, hey, Dion, I know a guy who lived by that farm where that guy died from having sex with a horse.
I've been saying it for years. They cannot be trusted. They are a relic of the past. Horses are out there to kill us all. Thank you. You've seen the light, my brother.
Hey,
my brother.
Remind me on After Hours to talk about that video we saw in college. Don't even bring it up. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even bring it up on YouTube. No.
You
If
like
you're a
that?
patron, you get to hear us talk about that.
You like that?
Shut up.
like
No
that?
more. No more. Postmortem 666. Thank you for super chat. Thanks. Then I'll make it. Yes, you will. Stealing Solo will be available for you. So let's talk about Rian Johnson, sadly. I know I talked about this yesterday because I talked about the future Star Wars content from Mike Zero, and he said that the Rian Johnson trilogy probably wasn't happening. He was used as a source from WeGotThisCovered.com. Well, Rian Johnson himself has sadly confirmed that it's actually happening, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, through Twitter.
Oh, no. Don't say it so.
Well, I think this is just more posturing. What says you guys?
Oh, absolutely. Especially now that pretty much he realizes that everybody hates his short little John Stain ass, and he's gonna do everything he can. He will not back down until his head is 2 inches from the guillotine blade, and it now is starting to become good because I can't wait. Cannot fucking wait to everything he does Star Wars wise to get shit on. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for the shitstorm to go by, and then he'll get his trilogy.
I don't think he will.
no, I don't think so either.
Well, he will. They're doubling down now, especially even after even after the immense backlash to his little midget boy posturing. He's just they're doubling down, and they got to sync with the ship, baby, and I'm gonna love every fucking second of it.
Yeah, him, JJ, and Kennedy, man, they're all gonna sync with that fucking ship.
The death of Star Wars, the unholy trilogy, Trinity, if you will.
They even hitched their wagon to that whole her Instagram got turned off bullshit. I can't wait, man. Instead of facing it head on, trying to stop the bleeding, they double down, and I got my Saturn award. That's when I was like, okay, all right, they're gonna follow this dude, feast or famine. It's gonna be hilarious when they all starve to death.
They tolerate me. They really tolerate me.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened with them doubling down with the Toys R Us. It's gone now because of all the Star Wars toys they had to keep there and couldn't sell and couldn't move. I mean, they're gone now. So they're gonna keep doubling down and keep trying to shove it down our throats until it comes out of our assholes, and it's just not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Can I get a trigger warning when you mention Toys R Us, because it takes me to a really bad.
I'm sorry. I will for now give you a trigger warning.
It goes to a dark place.
Okay, thank you. Raven Eye Review says backing Stealing Solo soon. Also posted DC on Facebook. Thank you, Raven Eye Reviews. I'll be checking their Facebook page out a little later tonight. Herpicus McDurpington, there's not enough Pepto-Bismol in the world to keep me from shitting on Roundhead.
I'd like to think of Rian Johnson as that turkey that Timmy had in that South Park Thanksgiving episode, the one that's head was being dragged on the ground the whole time.
Well, speaking of turkeys, did everyone out there get a chance to watch Dion in the turkey suit? Dion, do me a quick favor. Tell the you know what? Hold on. It's our content. We can stream our own content on YouTube.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
You know what? Let me pull the fucking video up. You guys can watch something. The people are like, oh my god, your stream's gonna get shut down. This is my shit. I fucking
But it's like I don't think we get shut down for showing our own stuff. So
yeah, it was funny. It did get a copyright. It got taken down for a minute. Not taken down, but it was mentioned that it was could be monetized. But then it's like because it was Chappelle Media something else. And it was so, yeah.
Dave Chappelle flagged us? Man, we're doing something right.
Dave Chappelle.
Show me your
Oh my
stream.
God.
I'm going to piss on it.
Thanks, Dave.
Let's start with Dion and the. I'm trying to cue it up just right. Oh my God, he's shaking his tail feather. Let me just show this fucking thing. This was the best moment. This was Sunday, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. It was Sunday, yeah.
This
usually Sundays like drag and they suck at these conventions, but this was a great one.
No, this was amazing. I mean, how often do you see your best buddy in a fucking turkey suit and aviator sunglasses and a Santa hat?
I mean, it's the future of entertainment, Jeff.
Yeah, we are the epitome of pop culture.
True story.
There we go. We met Billy Zane. There goes Dion. I know the frame rate is dog shit, but there we go, folks.
Jeez, what is this? 2003? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go see Bad Boys 2. Aren't you guys excited?
Oh,
Shake your tail,
Will Smith. I still, I was amazed at how comfortable the environment was in that suit. Like I wasn't sweating too bad. There was a nice little breeze going on in there. The proportions I think were accurate to if I was a true turkey. It worked out well.
Tell me about the Billy Zane meeting. How did this happen? What did he say to you to get you to come over to his little table?
Really, everyone was just laughing, and we were walking. I was, cracking jokes on the way over there, and then I saw fucking Tom Savini just walks by, and he looked at me, and I happened to look in that direction, and he was laughing. His assistant started laughing, so she kind of like pointed, and I waved kind of, and just walked over. And he immediately came from behind his standing table, as you can see, and he was laughing, and I think he could see the earnestness in my face underneath the aviators that I was kind of excited to actually talk to him. So and it's funny because I was like, "Yo, man, I loved you in The Phantom. I'm a huge fan. Sniper or something. I mentioned some other movie that he was in." And he goes, "Well, you're not jiving me. You're not jive turkeying me." And there's a pause. I just said, "That's a good one, Billy. That's a good one."
So folks, go back and watch the entire video. Do yourself the favor.
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it starts about the 15-minute marker on there. If you want to watch,
he starts to travel.
Yeah, that's where he starts to travel. That's the part you want to watch.
There's also the stare down with Michael Myers.
That's true. Sancho. I am Sancho.
And I promise you guys, that was not staged. It was 100% legit. I just happened to get the suit on, doing my little goofy ass dance at our table, and then I just saw Michael Myers walking, and we kind of made eye contact, and there was a moment where we were both just like, "Yeah, this is happening."
So the moral of the story is, people, if you have a chance to come meet us at a convention, make sure you're there because we'll hang out with you. We had a meet and greet at the bar. You'll see the turkey suit live. Like superfan Adam Shawhan sat next to me at the table the entire time and watched it. We were cracking up. That's when Judge Reinhold came by.
Yeah.
When Dion was off filming. So it was like everything happened at once on Sunday. And it was just a fantastic weekend. I mean, I still got the con crud and I'm a little tired, but still, I would do it again. If we could do this every weekend, we fucking would. Seriously.
Oh my God!
Did you not have that much fun? Because I sure did.
Oh, it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, It was so much fun. Yeah, because me and Jeff have done conventions in the past before, and they've kind of been like, they're either really awesome or they suck, and usually they suck. So this one was fun because we didn't have any responsibilities of like selling stuff or like having to make quota or whatever. Oh, we have to cover this, that, and the other. So we didn't really have to worry about that too much. We just had a really, really awesome time, drank a lot, partied, met some amazing fans, and just, it was great.
Yeah, we were gifted with a lot of stuff. I was given a golden lightsaber, a bottle of tequila. Dion was given a very special gift, which we'll talk about on After Hours. All kinds of stuff. Our friend Coffin Nails, Dr. Coffin Nails, brought us a CD for Kendo to listen to. All kinds of people were so cool. When we do the show, we talk to each other, we read the names, but then you meet these people, and everyone was awesome. I mean, we had our friend Grendel Fan 84 from Comics Elite take us out around the town. It was. Could we have asked for anything more? I know Brian Lake bitched about it, but then again, he's channel dad, so he's old and crotchety.
He bitched about everything. And then he was hanging out with some dudes in the bathroom, chatting him up. It was weird.
He did talk about making out with somebody this weekend and getting sick, so that's probably what he got from the dude.
Oh man.
Dion Spice Weasel sent in a super chat that says, "Point on the doll where Mr. Ed touched you, Dion."
Oh.
Let's just say the music was unsettling, the teeth was upsetting, and I just really don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there you heard it there first, folks. Dio Brando says, "Did you hear Disney had 2 Blade projects with Wesley Snipes lined up? I called it on here. World-class bullshitters." Did they? I've never heard that. Have you guys heard that news?
Disney, no, with Blade.
No.
Disney has
That
2
doesn't,
Blade
yeah,
projects.
that doesn't sound like something they would do. I'm sorry.
But guys, it's going to be on the streaming service, but that's only for kids. There's no R-rated content. But guys, it's going to be Blade with Wesley Snipes, rated PG, and I won't take that one. Fuck it.
It's gonna be Uncle Blade being crotchety and trying to teach kids about vampires.
Uncle Blade, did I tell you kids to stop bringing home the goddamn vampires?
That's gonna be a skit. Uncle Blade is Dion on a fucking porch, rocking in a chair, just shooting a cane at people. Oh, dude, your cane has that thing that's in Blade's sword that blows up the guy's hand.
Oh man.
Sad Squirrel said, "Someone give Ryan Johnson a Uranus award."
Ooh.
He gives it to himself every day.
Thank you, Sad Squirrel.
All up in there. All up in there.
Basil
What do you think? What do you think he's doing with his Saturn Award?
It is shit like a globe, isn't it?
That thing's gonna smell funny forever.
It's the only funny thing Ryan Johnson's ever done. Basil says, "I don't want to grow up. I don't want to be a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us, but they're all expensive." Toys R Us was never the expensive toy store around me. What about you
No, I mean
guys?
outside obviously the super high end toys, the fresh toys, yeah. But for the most part, Toys R Us was always the one in Jackson that was closest to us was pretty dope. I love that one. I missed that one.
Wasn't there like the high end toy place in some big cities where I forget what it was called?
FAO Schwartz.
Thank you. That's what it was. And like theirs were way worse. Oh man, the prices were ridiculous. It was another $20 tagged on top of that shit because you bought it from that store.
Yeah, and they had this weird, like, expensive toys, like, get the giant model train for $300. I'm like,
Yeah, it was like old timey toys.
yeah, it's
But
like
they
for
were all
$300
expensive.
buy me a fucking Nintendo.
Yeah, they were like, here, get the wooden magnetic train set for $200. No, I can make this in fucking woodshop class. No,
Well, Nick, what 8-year-old's taking woodshop class?
I don't know, man. They're advanced these days, man. I think they're learning Spanish in the 3rd grade. I don't know.
Sure, you just tell me another bullshit story. But no, the only thing about Toys R Us that was ever expensive to me was when I went to the Toys R Us in New York City back in '98. The Star Wars figures were like $9 compared to the $5.99 they were here. So that's the only time I ever went to a Toys R Us and the prices were just astronomical.
Yeah, that could also be like a location thing.
Yeah. Grand Inquisitor, thank you very much. I hope they give Roundhead a bunch of movies. It'll save me a ton of money. Screw Disney, Star Wars, fire Kathleen Kennedy, keep her. I no longer care. I'm going to keep my money.
Yep.
Grand Inquisitor, thank you very much. Let's see. Who else popped in? McKinney 90. With me is the one and only Jive Dion Turkey. Gobble, gobble, boys and girls.
And you can get your own pound of dark meat for a little bit extra.
I'm not even going to answer that one. There was a question that says, was Dion drunk at the convention? We all, at least
I'm sorry. We all were. No. The absolute fun part though was getting there and trying to figure out where the fuck our table was. That was wonderful.
Oh my God.
That was just the best part of the weekend.
Mongo Ventura says, Turkey Dion for YouTube Rewind 2018.
Jesus,
you voted, you voted, and you let it happen. All right,
Please.
so if you want that, share the video, get it out there. Do your thing.
Well, it was still under 5,000 the last I checked. 5,000 views the video, and if fucking that made it into YouTube Rewind 2018, we are truly living in dark times.
Basil sent another one, says, you guys mock late, but jokes fly over your head.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
We
Why
didn't
not?
bitch about steak though.
Yeah.
That's right.
Basil also wants to know, Dion, is the pound of meat cylindrical and fleshy?
We'll just stop at moist and tender.
Leif is so old, he turned all the water in Egypt into beer and then gave it a bad review.
Oh my god.
The funny thing is, he would 100% fucking do that.
Yeah. No, that was all Liquid Metal Pro. We can't take credit for that one. Long time. God, he's been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Limp himself.
Yeah, all right.
You guys can talk to Limp if you contact Brian Lape and ask to be a guest on the Fancast.
You guys really should go over to the fan cast.
Hey, Kenda, weren't you a guest in the fan cast?
No, I started it.
That's true, you did.
Hey, Dion, let's play a little word association, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to say a word.
Titties.
You can tell me what's... Okay, fine. What springs to mind? So, titties.
Grabbing.
Applesauce.
Mouth.
Venom.
Shit. Tom Hardy.
No, the correct answer is Eminem. Eminem teases a Venom movie tie-in song.
God damn it.
Eminem.
Because that worked out so well for Fall Out Boy, guys.
We're back to the 90s. Like, this is Will Smith.
Well, at least Will Smith's were entertaining, and he did them for Men in Black, and that was fine.
The Men in Black song kicks so much ass.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll have that as the song.
I wish you'd done the third one though, when fucking Pitbull did it, because that was a good idea.
Yeah, but the other one, the black suits coming, kind of sucked.
I still like it, man. It was still a good video.
Which version did you like? The rock and roll version or the hip hop version?
Hip hop version.
Okay, I'll take the rock version, so we can still be friends now. So Eminem, I almost called him Enema. Eminem appears to have a tie-in song with Venom. Sony is attempting to launch a cinematic universe of their own, one that could potentially one day rival the MCU or DCU. This wannabe Spider-Verse will begin in October with the release of Venom, and they have stacked the film with plenty of talent. Mostly Tom Hardy, who plays Eddie Brock. However, he's been paired with Zombieland director Ruben Fleischer. I didn't realize that's who's directing the movie. But now, Eminem seems to have confirmed through a quick tease on Twitter that he'll have a song with Venom. Making an original song for a movie isn't an uncommon practice, even for Eminem, but it does give the movie just another big name to throw at audiences to try and generate interest and excitement.
That was really well for P. Diddy when he did the one for Godzilla. That was awesome.
Wait, is that really a thing?
Also,
do you not know about that?
We all know that P. Diddy's greatest tie-in is Godzilla. So how about you speak with some fucking respect?
Wait, do you not know about that, Jeff? Honestly,
I'm not being facetious. Seriously, was it 1998 Godzilla?
Yeah.
All I remember from 98 is It's All About the Benjamins, baby.
No, well, that All About the Benjamins was like 2002. But
no, it wasn't.
With Mike Epps and Ice Cube?
No, the song is All About the Benjamins.
I'm thinking of the movie.
No, wait a minute, Dion, no! Dion, no!
I was really confused. I was like, are you high on this what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm thinking about the movie that no one watched with Ice Cube and Mike Epps besides my sister and I. But no, man, they used what song did they sample, Nick, for the Godzilla song? I can't remember. It was a shitty Diddy song. It was very annoying.
It's called "Come With Me."
There you go. Yep.
Here, I'll send you the.
No more. We'll get sued.
See, I'll send you the link on. I guess through here.
Now here's something interesting. I just saw it pop up. Shit. Okay. Ben Strauss sent in a super chat that said Ryan Johnson just blamed Mike Zero on Twitter. Oh,
what?
It looks like the Star Wars battle is back on because I guess Ryan Johnson is attacking Mike Zero for that news from the future.
Of course he is.
From the future.
From the future.
Now I gotta find this because now I'm really interested, guys. This is important. I can't believe I'm looking up what Ryan Johnson said on Twitter. I guess I'll just look at Mike Zero.
I told you, dark times. God damn it! It's all gonna start with me being featured in YouTube Rewind, and now we're fucking quoting Ryan Johnson's shitty little Twitter.
Let's see. Mike Zero has only less than 2,000 followers. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I'm not seeing it right here as of late. Let me look it up for 1 second, because we are live on the internet, so I have to kind of, keep that in mind. I'm really interested, though, to see what Ryan Johnson said about Mike Zero. Let's
He's
see.
a little baby back bitch anyway.
Well, we'll find out about it later. We'll talk about it off air. I'll make a video. So, anyway, back to the show, folks. Brandon, wait, was that Brandon Moist? Yes, that's Brandon Moist. I bless this episode with moisture. Damn it. I'm not going to let him hijack another show. I swear to God.
That dude has fucking godlike talent.
I know. And the timing is impeccable. Oh my gosh.
Just before Jeff can even say the fucking first syllable.
Yeah. Grand Inquisitor says they sampled Cashmere by Zeppelin for Come With Me.
Thank you. Fucking thank you. Oh, I could not remember.
Basil says Dr. Smith from Lost in Space. Moisture. I need moisture. Swinging Cod, thank you very much. It was a ripoff of Led Zeppelin's Cashmere, and I have never forgiven Paige for selling out to Diddy.
Ah, jeez. Yeah,
this is Mike.
It's such a weird thing, because I remember the music video being a big thing because it was on MTV at the time, and then before the movie came out, and then I was like, oh, the movie's shit, and why'd you make a video for the shitty movie? What the fuck? I don't know.
Folks in the chat right now, tell us some of your favorite songs written exclusively for movies, and you can use the James Bond songs because those were all written for the movies. This is an important message. This is Mike Zero, and I'm being harassed by a Hollywood film director. Mike, no! Mike, no! Let's see. Dio Brando, thank you for super chat. Did you hear the creators of GoldenEye said Oddjob has been cheating the entire time last week?
That was so.
What?
I meant to message you, and I feel shitty for not messaging you.
You should.
That was great.
I'm waiting for you to fill me in right now on air.
Oh no! So they sat down with the two creators of GoldenEye for the anniversary or whatnot, and they straight up asked him about because of his height. So they're like, okay, from you guys who made the game, is using Oddjob cheating? And they were like, yes, using Oddjob is cheating.
See, I was never a baby back bitch and used Oddjob, but I did play with one-shot kills. So,
oh my god,
I was hardcore, dude. You could have one, the karate chop and kill me too with one hit. I was serious about that game.
Listen, I remember whenever we finally got around to I think Hillary brought her brother had left his N64 behind or something, and Hillary was so into it, she would always just start screaming, "Slaps! Let's play slaps! We're playing slaps! Slappers only!" And then she'd always pick Oddjobs.
It's that tall personality, bro. I told you that shit would come back to bite you in the ass.
You did. You wasn't lying, you motherfucker.
Mareth Theoline says, all hail the man, the moist, the legend, the moistest man alive, Brandon Moist. Ugh. It's hard to say that. Speaking of the songs, people are talking about Wild Wild West, Mortal Kombat, Live and Let Die, Live to Rise from Avengers. That's an excellent song. Axel F.
God, it is. Yeah. It is. Goddamn, I love that song.
I haven't listened to Axel F in a week and a half since I got this new phone.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Dude, are you sick? What the
I'm
fuck?
currently watching
your
Beverly Hills Cop right now.
Oh, I don't know. I guess since I met Billy Rosewood, watching the movie's just not good enough anymore. Oh god,
snooty bastard.
I know, right? Obi-Wan 27883. Thank you very much for your very generous super chat. I wanted to see world-class bullshitters get the Men in Black cricket, and when Uncle EVS launches KK Roundhead in the company on the trebuchet, EVS screams, "Pull, take turns. Who gets shot at who? Fight." Well, I guess if we're doing the noisy cricket, Nick, that's what you need. Remember when you talked about lining us up during Star Wars Episode 9?
Oh shit!
You use the noisy cricket, and the whole road just falls over with you. Plunk.
All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna skid my head, and then the thing's gonna fly to my hand and hit the wall. That's all that's gonna happen.
No, what's gonna happen is before the movie even starts, he'll have shot Phil with it, and we'll have been ejected.
No. That'll happen in the parking lot where they won't be able to find his body because it'll be fucking vaporized. So it's fine.
Hypnotizer, neuralizer. Never mind. The memories turn to. I don't need to start singing.
Gonna be
the
some
song.
gas and bounce off Venus.
Oh my god. Obi-Wan, to answer your question though, who gets a shot at who? I think I'm gonna let EVS use the trebuchet because I want to watch them get sucked into the vacuum of space and see who lands on the sun first.
Ooh.
So I think that's what I'm personally doing. What are you guys doing?
Shit. I mean, I honestly don't know, man. That shit show. It's like I'm fucking flipping a coin.
If he
It's
dies,
gonna be like
he
the
dies.
it's gonna be like the end of part one of Men in Black, where like that ship goes up in the air and
It was all just
Will
a
Smith
marvel.
and- yeah, Will Smith and Tommy Lee just shoot the thing and it goes crashing back down to Earth. That's all that's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
You know what'll happen is EVS will have his math wrong because he was too busy eating pies to check it.
No. He'll be eating a pie and he'll say 4, and we'll think it's something else.
No, the trebuchet just flips and they just land into the ground like, it's like oops. Ethan, that's now murder, my friend.
All right, we need to get out of here right now.
That's why we'll watch from the live stream. Cecil will be filming it live for us. We'll just be watching from a distance.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
We knew nothing.
We'll be watching it from the future with Mike Zero.
oh, God.
Mongo Ventura, thank you very much. Which was a worse bastardization of a great character, Godzilla in 1998's Godzilla or The Last Jedi's Luke Skywalker?
Ooh, Luke, easily Luke. Fucking
Yeah,
at
because-
least Godzilla still destroyed buildings and did crazy shit. You had one of the most fucking Boy Scout characters in cinema who went through the gauntlet where you finished the franchise knowing, you know what, this guy's not going to give up on anything. He's always going to try to save the galaxy. And then they immediately undid the shit. Went in the opposite direction. So much so that the guy who played the motherfucker said that he didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get Luke Skywalker, who, turned the baddest motherfucker in all of cinema, Darth Vader, to the good side, and then you just fuck him up? Like, how do you fuck up that character? Everything's there. It's all there in those 3 movies. Just watch them and follow that narrative. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Well, at least with the Godzilla from 98, we got that epic moment in the newer Japanese Godzilla where that version popped out and they just threw it into the Sydney Opera House and then the beam.
That was so mean, but it was so, even as a kid, you were like, God damn.
We also got those really cool Taco Bell cup holders.
Yeah.
Those were
Ooh.
dope. I will say Taco Bell was on
I
their
still have
fucking
mine. I
A
was very
game back
happy.
in the 90s when it came to movies, man.
Dude, Taco Bell was on their A game in the 90s in general. I mean,
Dude,
you
yeah,
get
they're
Taco
the
Bell,
ones.
what a
Yeah,
great
they're the
company.
ones who had a bunch of the Star Wars stuff during the prequels.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes,
so
they
much
did.
stuff, man.
It was the Yum Foods brand, so it was KFC,
Yeah.
Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut.
Yep.
I remember eating Taco Bell as a child and not puking.
Well, you're young 6'2" little boy Biden didn't know the difference.
They're sanding this meat? I don't care.
That's when Taco Bell was good.
I don't
Now
give a
you
shit
have-
if it's horse meat. I'm gonna eat this shit.
Oh, geez.
Now one taco
Whoa,
Now you have
whoa,
one
what was that,
taco.
Dion?
and your ass
What
turns
was
into a
that, Dion?
hose.
I was
Dion
saying,
just
you
said
know,
he'll eat turkey.
obviously, I
not
was
turkey
aware.
meat, he'll eat horse meat.
that's right. I was aware that there was possibly horse meat in that goddamn stuff. But you know, young, dumb, and full of boy cum Jeff Hicks probably didn't give a shit back in the 90s.
You mean like 20-something Dion Green doesn't give a shit in the 2018s?
Easy. Don't be using my own
Mhm.
catchphrase against me, sir.
It's not a catchphrase. It's just a string of words put together to make a sentence.
Welcome to the English language, bro.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, Brandon Moist, Toto singing voice. I bless the moisture down in world class bullshitters. Credit at Flapshuous Soul. Well, thank you, Flapshuous Soul, and thank you,
God
Brandon
damn it,
Moist.
Brandon, you have to make that song now in the music video.
Dun, 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 dun. That's all we can sing. Let's see. Commander Cody 17. What's your guys' porn star names? It's your middle name followed by the name of the
Wait, no, I have this. I have this. Sancho gave Jeff his. Hold on.
Oh yeah, El
fuck,
Capitan
what is it?
Pica Loca.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
that's what it was.
Captain Crazy Cock.
Yeah, that was.
Shout out to Sancho and Scumbags and Superstars.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
that
I
guy
love
was
that
awesome.
guy. Oh my god, so much fun.
Yeah,
And
I wish we
clearly
got to hang out with him
my
more.
poor name is Turkey Baster, obviously.
Turkey Baster Green. I just want to call you that from now on.
Hillary just closed her eyes and laughed in disappointment. Turkey Baster.
More like laughed in envy.
Eyedropper Green. Oh my god, that's the sign of our friendship, Dion. I hate you to death. I love you, man.
I hate you too, bro. I hate you.
I can't wait to talk shit to you in October, bitch.
Oh my god, that's coming up. That's gonna come real quick.
I know that's the end of the Indiegogo. That day of my party is the final countdown for the Indiegogo.
And you will not be able to get Stealing Solo again after that. No more opportunities.
Yeah, no more solo for you.
That's right.
So, McKinney90 sent in another super chat. So thank you, McKinney90. What about Bring Me to Life, which is one of the only memorable songs from the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie? Dion, you're the expert on that film. What says you?
Wait,
What? Say what movie again?
Daredevil, Bring Me to Life by Evanescence.
Oh fuck!
As
That
much
song was on their album.
First off, I will openly admit that is a bit of a guilty pleasure. That part of the movie, I think.
Oh fuck you!
That song
Fuck you.
fits that sequence perfectly with her fucking hitting the sandbags and all that. Not to fucking mention that I do love that album because they had multiple songs from that album on the soundtrack for Enter the Matrix. So I love that fucking album. That's the one Evanescence thing that I will ever appreciate in my lifetime. That being said, as much as I love that scene, it is so fucking bad. It is so cringy. They just replay Ben Affleck putting on the fucking Daredevil suit again, and it's just wake me up. And she's she's fucking kicking the goddamn bags of sand, and it's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing right now?
Gentlemen, the mystery has been solved. Dion wrote My Immortal.
By the way, shout out to Jeremy Peerboom who's listening right now. Kendo, take a look at the
shit!
the Hangouts.
That's the cup, and he's got a.
Hang on, I've been tagged in a photo.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you. It's here on the thing. It's the Batman Returns Catwoman cup with the Godzilla cup holder.
Huh?
Yeah,
nice.
awesome.
I've got that cup holder too. It's downstairs.
Yeah, Jeremy Peerboom made it down to Indianapolis Horror Hound and brought me a gift bag with a Princess Leia figure and some awesome James Bond trading cards. So thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah, he drove 8 hours to hang out with us in a bar. What the fuck did you guys do? What's your excuse?
Easy there, Papa Lape. Jesus.
Whoa.
Better than Papa Roach.
I enjoy.
All right, calm down. God damn it.
We are just Air 5 over the internet, Jeff.
Wait, hold on. I went south. I gotta go north. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I felt it. What's my favorite exclusive movie song? I mean, do we count Axel F as an exclusive movie song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then fine. If it's got to have words, then I'll say like "Push It to the Limit" from Scarface or something.
Push it to the limit.
I mean, I only listen to that song every fucking day of my life.
Yeah, that's your Jim Get Pumped song.
It is my Jim Get Pumped song, and it's on Google Play Music. I love that so much. Aaron Cook, thank you very much. Pot smoking contest between Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson. Who wins?
Shit, they both die of an overdose. Done.
Shit, the world wins. Fucking record this conversation that those motherfuckers have.
We'll get it here on World Class Bullshitters.
Damn, Skippy.
My favorite movie song would be the theme from Bloodsport.
Over Highway to the Danger Zone, aka just Danger Zone.
Well, that wasn't written just for the movie. Like, I think that was an album song. If it is, then that wins.
Wait,
I thought
wasn't that like one of the two songs in
in the movie?
Oh shit! It's Kendo's favorite movie. I can't believe I forgot the fucking name.
Top Gun.
Thank you, Top Gun.
It's not my favorite movie, but it's fucking up there.
Aaron Cook also says, I'm taking the Pacific Rim theme despite it being instrumental for his favorite exclusive movie song.
I don't know. I guess they're gonna do a part 3 to that, which it's whatever. Those movies are just dumb. Like, they're dumb sci-fi movies, so they're okay.
Real quick, somebody asked who's the new Star Wars cast member. It's they're casting some hip 20-something-year-old lady to try to be the next like street smart Charlize Theron. Her name was what?
Karina.
Karina. That's close enough. Lots of F's being typed. What did I say press F for? Who we paid respects for? Oh, God.
America?
Brandon Moist says the moist porn name and film would be The Moisturizing, starring Dry Bitches Get Moist.
Part 69.
Where's parts 1 through 68? Don't worry.
You want them? I'll give them to you.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Dion, how you doing today?
God,
Yeah, you feeling better, buddy?
motherfucker, start that shit.
No, we won't. That was a one-time only episode.
Maybe later, though.
God,
Damn.
my spine is gonna snap from the cringe. God damn it.
It's okay.
Snap. I can hear your spine from here.
Dion, I can read your thoughts.
God damn it. I hate you
see
so
your
much.
Thanks for letting us live rent free in your head.
Now you're just whispering and making me uncomfortable again.
We're always there.
I hope somebody clicked on this stream and goes, what the fuck is happening? They're looking at pictures of Godzilla hearing, Dion, I live in your brain.
God damn it. Why am I on the show again?
Because we hate high-five each other over kendo.
Oh, okay. Yep. I can hear that.
That's why.
Somebody says, you got the touch from Transformers, also ASMR by Dion. Those are their favorite movie songs.
The touch. What, Linkin Park?
Yeah, I love that.
Billy Ritchie has an interesting super chat that says, anything in that title that ends in rim job, say specific examples like Pacific Rim Job, Sky Rim Job. Okay, guys, go from here.
Above the rim job.
The Outer Rim Job territories?
The Outer Rim Job territory.
Thank you! Somebody got it!
Luckily, I hit mute because I would have fucking started bellowing into the fucking microphone.
Ho, ho, ho.
Like that.
Too good. Too good. I
So
mean, that's
wait.
not how I bellow, but I get what you're saying.
Will Wheaton got attacked by SJWs. We got to find out what's going on. You guys want to find out what's going
What?
on?
He got attacked? Shit.
Will Wheaton of all people.
Will Wheaton?
Will
Wheaton.
Wheaton.
Well, he only spelled his name with one L. That's why I spelled it incorrectly. Hey, that is... Oh, we're not going to watch the video. Can't watch it on the show.
That's kind of fucked up because he's always been like an advocate for that stuff. So
They're
if they're
turning on each other.
yeah, but if they're turning on each other now, that's really rough. You're not an SJW enough.
Well, I'm not seeing any news
You only
articles.
support 4 causes. I support 5. Fuck you.
Virtue signal harder, Crusher.
Just an angry character over there.
Who, me or Wesley Crusher?
Well, Crusher and goddamn Kendo. Fuck you.
It's Kendo. What do you expect, bro?
That's a good
Yeah.
point, actually.
I mean, do you know who we're talking to? The Midwest Madman Kendo Slice?
The one that yelled, shut up, bitch, at Leap in the hotel room.
The unrelenting king of the wicker people.
You know, it's funny. He was the first one to go to bed on Saturday. He's like, I can't hang at the bar. I got to go to bed.
No, I went back upstairs to, go to the bathroom, freshen up a bit. And then
Code
I
word
checked
for
it-
get
I-
real right with your left-handed girlfriend.
I checked the couch because Nick's like, I bet it pulls out. And I was like, I don't think it does. And then I saw that it did. And I was like, I don't feel like
Yeah.
fucking walking back downstairs. I'm just going to sit right here. And play on the phone for a minute.
No, because you found out you had an actual fucking bed. And you're just like, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep right now.
Yeah, and that's when it turned into, fuck it. They'll be upstairs momentarily. And, I just laid back and let things, go where they may.
In your left hand. Obi-Wan 27883 says
Sometimes
Star
you gotta
Wars,
have a stranger.
Star Wars is so depressing. Let's get a viewing of Spaceballs going.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I own it on Blu-ray as well as DIV'd. I got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow night here on the channel. So Obi-Wan 27883, maybe that's it. We'll find out together.
I'll get a digital copy tomorrow.
Okay, I guess Kendo's joining us for Spaceballs. You guys wanted the best, you got the best.
It's going to have to be late night, though, because I don't get off till 11.
It's fine. I have stuff to do. So a late night live stream is a good idea.
Spaceballs!
Blue Satoshi, I'm all right, and nobody's fool both from Caddyshack. I don't know the Nobody's Fool from Caddyshack 2, but I do like I'm all right enough that I don't turn it off.
It's Kenny motherfucking Loggins.
That means nothing to me. Look, I like the show Archer. I don't understand the obsession with Danger Zone. It's a good song. Don't get me wrong.
Because it's hilarious. It's his character. It just fits perfect. That would be the type of guy that'd be obsessed with fucking Top Gun. Just Danger Zone.
Remember when Loudy got drunk and kept screaming "Lada" in Florida?
Oh my God. Yeah, we literally be like Loudy. Fucking shut up. We get it.
Well, no, like he stressed out his voice so much where he started sounding like Archer. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Let's see. Grand Inquisitor, thank you very much. Go to Tim Pool's YouTube channel, 2 vids about Wheaton. I will check those out when we're off air. Again, I can't show stuff during the stream, but I will check those out. Thank you, the Grand Inquisitor. Bikini90 says, when Will Wheaton closed his Twitter, he went to another social media site called Mastodon, and he was harassed by a bunch of lies made up about him to where he was banned from there.
Yeah, I've heard of Mastodon. It's fucking weird.
I like Pterodactyl better. Should we feel sorry for him?
No, I mean, no, not really, because he was part of the SJW thing, and he apparently didn't go hard enough. And they're just like, oh, you're a softy SJW, get the fuck out, go back to those conservatives or whatever. I mean,
bro, he's woke, but he ain't like woke.
Oh, there's a difference. Okay,
yeah, that's double the woke.
Chew your gum. But thank you, Makini90, for letting me know the situation. I'll still watch the Tim Pool video later on. But do you, all joking aside, not even like political stuff, do you guys like Will Wheaton? Because I just don't think he's a very good actor.
I love Will Wheaton. I know, seriously though, these last few years he's really been pissing me off, but I do like Will Wheaton. I really do. He's not the greatest actor. Obviously, his prime time is behind him, but I really like him. I do.
Well, I think he was one of the returning characters constantly on Big Bang Theory.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
he embraced the whole little nerd thing, which I thought was cool. But just he soured himself.
Wasn't his Star Trek character like one of the original Gary Stews?
Gary Stews?
Yeah, because according to everybody, there's no such thing as a male version of a Mary Sue. Yes, there is.
Well, there is, but he wasn't like he was just Beverly Crusher's son, so he wasn't. He was kind of like the annoying ship's boy.
Yeah, he was the only kid on the ship. Yeah.
Oh, so he was like a cabin boy in space. He was a spabbin boy.
You know what? I just
Elliott was on Star Trek.
Refuse to laugh at that joke, no matter how many times you spake it over there. But
space make it.
That's why we're friends, you beautiful son of a bitch. That was beautiful. I love you.
Thanks.
That was perfect.
Actually,
I'll laugh at that one. That was good.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you from space.
But yeah, he was never like a super smart or super powerful character. He became the pilot or whatever for the Enterprise, and he was still kind of annoying. I mean, he didn't
crash
save the day, huh?
Did he crash the ship?
Several times.
With his training reels, no. But
yeah, he took out of dock a couple times, scraped the sides and stuff like that. Picard.
Yeah, then he became an officer, and he was the pilot for a little bit. He never saved the day miraculously, a couple times, but not annoyingly so.
Was it Will Wheaton in Stand By Me?
I think.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I want to say he was.
He was the other little boy.
Was he the one that got stabbed in the neck at the fast food restaurant?
Damn.
No, that was River Phoenix's character got stabbed in the neck.
Damn it.
Yeah, and then he died on the street corner.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Shit. Yeah, he wasn't Stand By Me.
Yeah. Hey guys, who wants to go to the Viper Room?
Oh shit.
Fuck, man. That is hilarious, but that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, that right there is secure the fact that Joaquin Phoenix will never appear on our show.
Yeah, well, if his Joker movie was going to go through with the Trump Thomas Wayne, he was not invited.
Jeez.
Even if it's not his fault.
Well, I love you, Joaquin.
I was in the pool.
Then you're safe from the aliens.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Aaron Cook says, totally forgot Who Made Who by AC/DC, recorded for the Maximum Overdrive soundtrack.
Oh shit.
It's a good song.
Well, there's also Limp Bizkit's version of Mission Impossible. That was
Take
really
a look
awesome.
around.
Yeah,
Jesus
that was.
Christ.
Dude, you could not watch TV in the year 2000 without hearing that bum bum. And then
No, that's true. No, and like
You're not lying, man.
They kept on with that. Like that was their song to play during the commercials all the time on TV. Then like MTV released it into the whole thing about like Mission Impossible and Part 2 and Tom Cruise and all that bullshit. And I was like, I get it. I fucking get it.
I mean,
Didn't Metallica have a Mission Impossible song as well?
I think they did. I really think they did.
No, it wasn't Metallica. It was fuck. Oh my god. Now it's gonna bother me.
it already bothers me, Dion.
Fuck, I cannot remember.
You're not thinking of Garbage, are you?
They did James Bond.
Yeah, but it sounds like that.
That might. Yeah, I think. Oh fuck, I think that's it.
Yeah, because as I say, I'm pretty sure Metallica had like a fucking Mission Impossible song too. Because I remember seeing the video and like Lars is jumping off a cliff or some shit.
Couldn't that be in real life?
It could be, maybe.
It could be. Fuck them.
They really haven't had a good album since I don't know the '80s. And this is coming from somebody that owns their albums and was like a good fan of theirs. Just like
apparently it was on Mission Impossible 2 album. It's called Metallica I Disappear.
that's it. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
like, hey. I mean, but that's classic James Hetfield lyrics. Just write "hey" a bunch of times.
Albert. Hey, it's James Hetfield.
That's right.
Easy over there. fucking Fat Albert mixed with James Hetfield. Hey.
That was during like the fucking Napster days. Those were good days.
Oh
my
shit!
When the last time Metallica knew what it was like to have 100% fan love, and then Napster happened, and then everyone's like, hey guys, fuck you.
Remember when we sued our fans? Yeah.
Oh god, I remember that because I think it was Lars because he's like, yeah, fuck Napster. I'm like, whoa, calm yourself.
Well, that's why
There was
I
some actually really
Ed Block.
I was gonna say there was actually some really great fucking animated videos from back then. It was called Metallicops. And it's like 5 or 6 videos. You could find them on YouTube, and people have run them together. I don't remember what website we had to watch them on back in like 2000, but it was good times.
Newgrounds?
I don't know if it was on Newgrounds.
Homestar Runner.
Jeez, before there was YouTube, there was Newgrounds.
Newgrounds used to be a lot of fun.
It was.
Dude, was it Newgrounds and
What is it? E-Bombs World?
yes, E-Bombs World.
Yeah.
They were the Titans until YouTube came along and killed them.
Yeah, somethingawful.com was also a lot of fun too.
Just think, guys, if we would have launched World Class Bullshitters in like 2002 or 3, we would have been on E-Bombs World.
Seriously.
Yeah, but that would have been a really awkward dynamic back then because you've got a 19-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, and like a 12-year-old. And none of us are related.
And we are the best of friends. We're the 4 best friends that'll ever.
5 Can you do the math, Dion?
So,
Kendall clearly could. Kendall clearly could. Kudos to
I
you,
am
sir.
13 years old, so cool.
If you can't count between 4 and 5 at 13, we're gonna need to hold you back a decade or so in school.
Jeez.
Blue Satoshi said they're both Kenny Loggins and really good in terms of the Caddyshack song. So I'll have to check those out. Caddyshack, the one is a good movie. The second one,
the second one doesn't exist. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. You've never heard of it. It's like Rocky 5 doesn't exist.
Also, Blue Satoshi said "Leap of Faith's probably my favorite Loggins song." What about you, Kendo?
Is that Leap of Faith to the Highway to the Danger Zone? Because that would be the best one.
Well, Swinging Cod says Loggins' best theme song is Footloose.
I'll give him credit. Footloose is a fantastic Loggins song, but unless you're Footloose dancing to the Danger Zone, no thanks.
Oh, jeez.
Danger Zone still wins because I can blare Danger Zone in my car going down the interstate, and no one's going to bat an eye. If I'm doing that with Footloose, people are going to be like, he's bent.
No, I can promise you, Danger Zone, they may be nodding their head along. They're definitely thinking that you're bent.
Yeah.
That's fine. They're still nodding their head. They're not shaking it with disapproval.
Sure.
Keep telling yourself there, Pops.
They are when you pass. They are when you pass.
Data Racer makes a really good point, and we've just broken new ground here on World Class Bullshitters. Data Racer says,
Easy.
Star Wars' first female director was Rian Johnson.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
'Twas a burn.
He went in with the
Wasn't
knife,
it?
not high, but low.
Yeah, the Big Bang Theory is getting canceled. We covered that extensively last week on World Class Bullshitters.
We also covered Big Rig.
Big Rig, Nick you jam.
Big Rig.
Really good chef. I wonder where you were. Been busy for a few weeks moving back to North America. Have I missed anything other than Jeff's awesome looking comic? Well, first off, really good chef. Thank you for that compliment. We did our first live convention, so you missed that.
Yeah.
We had a string of really great podcasts, so you've missed those.
Mm-hmm.
Garth still hasn't gotten his Sports Illustrated flip football phone.
Nope.
But he did get his pubes, so
He did. Just follow the Weird Naked Indian.
I think you're all caught up there, really good chef. But thank you for finding your way back to World Class Bullshitters. Blue Satoshi says, Wesley was originally going to be a girl named Leslie. Either way, he was always meant to be Gene Roddenberry's self-insert.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, I know that sounds dirtier than it means.
It sounds way dirtier than what he intended. It's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I just remember from the few episodes I watched with him, he was just irritating as fuck. I was like, why are you here? Let the adults do adult things. You go back and play with your Rubik's Cube.
I remember being a kid and being like, I fucking hate that guy. But Captain, and you can tell that Picard wanted to be like, oh my God, I'm not your dad. Shut up.
I don't know who on the ship is your dad, but I'm not him. Okay.
I just want to bang your mom. Just fucking.
Bitch, I'm
not
going to
your
be
dad.
Professor X one day. Go away.
Sorry, I just had a mental image of the X-Men beating up Wesley Crusher.
Jeff, we can make
Where's
that
your
happen. We've got some
homework, pussy?
talented fans.
Do
What'd
your
you say?
mutant homework, pussy.
Obi-Wan 27883. Jeff, you need to get a soundboard made of EVS pitching stealing solo that you start randomly plugging it into your streams like he did the other night on the High Council. Maybe it is the new muff. Well, since you brought up Stealing Solo, guys, make sure you check out Stealing Solo. Only available on Indiegogo for a short period of time. So
Yeah,
if you're
only the next seven weeks, and then it's gone forever.
like literally
Never
forever.
again.
It'll never get reprinted. So there you guys go. It's the link is in the chat. Links in the description of this video. It's kicking ass. I mean, 81% of its goal in just a week and a couple days. Once we get to the stretch goal area, we're doing this trading cards and everything. So thank you, Obi-Wan 27883. I appreciate that.
And all
it's a
four
good
of our
suggestion.
cards will be rare refractor cards.
Ooh. Brandon Moist. Damn it. What's he got to say? Also wanted to say, though I have never met you guys in person, I consider you guys friends and am grateful for finding this family.
That's weird.
You know, I wanted to make a joke about Brandon Moist, and he says the nicest thing possible. So he subverted our expectations.
I'm going to say Brandon Moist is a great listener, but he's not a nasty girl like the girl dancing on stage in this movie.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're watching Beverly Scout.
I sure am.
Busted, gotta stay limp. No, but thank you, Brandon Moist. I appreciate that. And yeah, this is an awesome community, an internet family, if you will. There's all kinds of cool people that meet up each week and watch this show, listen to this show, if you will. And we appreciate that.
Yeah. Grendel fan got like some unauthorized behind the scenes access.
Yeah.
Whoa, don't say it like that. Jesus.
We took him up to our room, and well, he can't tell you the rest.
Well, he could, and he'll tell you that we act towards each other exactly the same in person as we do on the air.
100% accurate.
I think I called you a baby back bitch in person, Dion.
I'm pretty sure you've done that for years.
Well, thank you, Dustin.
Jeez.
Bikini Night says, think if World Class Bullshitters was around during the prequels.
Oh my God.
Shit.
It would be really slow getting news, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to my local library to sign on to my dial-up internet.
Yeah. I was in an AOL chat room earlier today on AOL
And I heard a rumor.
2.5. And there's a rumor going around.
I watch all my funny videos on stupidvideos.com.
Guys,
I asked Jeeves, and he told me what time the movie's going to be playing.
I actually had to call the theater.
guys,
I
we
remember
get
that.
40 free hours of online content. 40
Oh, fuck.
free hours. Could you imagine if we lived in a world where we had to limit our internet usage due to time? It's like, fuck, I'm about to be up on my hours for the month.
Dude,
My mom's
that'd
gonna be
fucking
pissed.
Yeah,
a
dude, that'd
Weird
be-
time to be alive.
That was back when we had to actually pay to text each other.
I remember that. It was 50 cents a day on my plan.
Yep.
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember. I remember when the iPhone came out, it was like 50 cents per text or something ridiculous like that. It was just insane.
And that's why I've never owned an Apple product.
Your first 100 texts are free, and then it's 10 cents a text after that. And that's
I
not
remember
just
that.
10 cents to send. That's 10 cents to send and receive. So each message sent and received, 20 cents. And
Yeah,
believe me, you
I
go through
remember-
100 quick.
Yeah, I remember my mom got pissed off at my little brother for that because he was constantly texting all the time. So he'd run up that bill.
Everyone had the sibling, unless you're Jeff and you ate your sibling in the womb. Everyone had their fucking sibling.
I'll buy that logic.
Ruthless.
Everyone had that sibling that got in trouble for phone shit, which I've told Jeff this multiple times. That was totally my sister. She used to get ass whoopings damn near for shit that she do on the phone.
That was my brother. That was my brother. Yeah, that's what he was. Like, he would be
especially back then, Verizon, you had unlimited minutes after 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember. No.
Unlimited
That was
nights and
even
weekends.
No. That was even on the landline. I remember, like as soon as like 9 o'clock, your friends would call.
Yep.
Immediately.
And you could talk for free to other Verizon subscribers. And my sister, oh my gosh, she would text, and then it was like what was it? It was like $1.15 or something to send pictures, and she was always sending pictures and shit. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, with your fucking 1.3 megapixel camera phone. Yeah, just
Dude,
like
guys,
blurry as fuck.
I hate to cut in and all, but I got to go because I'm roaming right now.
God, I remember that shit too. Jeez.
Man, this has been the old technology hour with World Class Bullshitters. Come back next week when we talk about the fax machine.
Oh yeah, and then in 2 weeks we talk about the abacus with Brian Lape.
And then the following week, the Apple Newton, the failed technological device you never heard of.
And then catch me on a Twitch stream where I'll be playing the Jaguar.
God damn.
Hey Dion, how's your 32X working?
Oh man, it's fantastic, man. I think that system's gonna be around for a long time.
I have a good feeling about that. But that Dreamcast, though,
dude, it is so
Dude,
amazing.
they have Code Veronica. They're the only ones with Resident Evil.
Those Sonic games too on Dreamcast. You can tell Sonic's going to be a franchise to stand by for decades.
Don't you dare start talking about Sonic, or else your kid's going to wake up and be like, Sonic!
Yeah, be quiet with
Gonna
that
fucking
shit.
kick his door down.
Dad, Sonic! Your nephew's like, he's the fastest thing alive.
And we're just like, just don't fucking start crying.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on there. Crin Fable, thank you very much. Did anyone ever make that drawing I asked about? I don't think so. I haven't drawn anything besides the comic. So sorry. Repressed gaming memories. If the original trilogy was filet mignon or filet mignon, as Loudy says, the prequels are dollar menu hamburgers, and the sequels are gas station sushi.
Oh,
Never get gas station sushi. Never.
no, you never do that.
Dollar store hamburgers in a pinch, maybe, because usually they do have name brand shit.
No, I'm sorry. Not doing it.
Negative.
Bikini 90. To get your free ringtone, text WCBS to 808
Oh,
80058 to boobs.
Jesus Christ.
What was
Yeah,
that? There was one of like Mr. T where it's like call these three numbers and like you could like
10, 10, 220.
thank you. That's what it was.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Because that's when I was living up in Michigan, I switched to the 10, 10, 220 so I could stop putting minutes on my phone card. Because I was like, oh, this is cheaper.
Yeah.
When I
Long
went to
distance used to be a thing, and it was a
Holy
bitch.
shit. There's still 1010-220.com.
do you still dial one and then the number?
I have no idea,
Yeah.
but oh wow, that's weird. It's still a thing. Rates information. Jesus.
No, when I went to Spain, every 5 minutes they had a Jamster commercial. Do you remember those? Like seriously, those
Oh
were the worst.
shit, yes. Yeah. Fucking
Press
Jamster.
3
Oh my
if you want
gosh.
Axel F by Crazy Frog. Press 4 if
Yeah.
you want Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz. Press 5 for Get Low by was it Lil Jon?
Yep.
Yes.
And the East Side Boys.
All right, sorry. The East Side Boys, I forgot. It's like, a lot like Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band. It just you forget the other
I'm
one.
pushing 4, nothing's happening.
Uh,
I like gorillas.
On your phone.
Oh.
It's weird to think our phones are more advanced than the computers that were out when we were kids.
Seriously, especially now that our phones
A lot.
could run the spaceships from the fucking 60s if they
Oh God! Oh
that's
man!
fucking crazy.
Blue Satoshi says Sonic Mania is pretty good, made by fans who got hired by Sega. Basically, what a Saturn game could have been. Well, Blue Satoshi, I own Sonic Mania for the Switch, and I do agree with you that it's a very good game. I'm on the level with the train, and then I had to move some stuff in my office, so I unhooked my Switch. But from what I have played, which is probably most of the game, I loved the shit out of it. So, let's see. We got a little bit of time left here on the show. Let's talk about... Well, do we really care about the Dark Phoenix and New Mutants or Lame Duck tentpole movies? I've been calling it that they're not going to come out.
I think we've beaten that one to death a few times on the show.
The Dead Horse?
Yeah.
Easy, you motherfucker.
That's a good question. Dion, are you afraid of dead horses?
Not after I beat them, apparently like this joke.
Okay, well...
What about those undead horses? Because, you know, they did happen in Red Dead Redemption. You could find an undead horse.
Yes, I did play the game. Yes, thank you. You motherfucker.
Oh my God, Commander Cody said...
Nightmare.
Commander Cody said in a super chat that says, prank call a Walmart on air, ask for random shit. God, prank calling takes me back to fucking... Oh, dude.
You had hit star 67, so they didn't know it was you.
Yep.
We once prank called you, Nick.
Did you really?
Yeah!
The hell did that happen?
You know Nickety Rickett, Phil's roommate?
Yeah.
So we were drunk at a party, and he was calling everybody in my phone library, and he called you, and you're like, hello? And he started asking you some random question, and then you text me like, did you call me? I said, no. You believed me, but there we go on air. I announced it.
Must have been a long time ago. Whatever.
It was October.
Oh, ages ago, Nick. Fucking ages.
Okay, all right. So then, that explains it. I got a weird voicemail, so that'll explain that too.
Yeah, that was him.
Yep. Because for the longest, yeah. Okay, now that explains it. Because I got one last year. I was like, who the fuck is this? All right, whatever.
Hey, I got his phone number. We'll call him back this year. I'd call him on the air, but he would say something really stupid to me, and I don't really feel like getting the stream taken down for hate speech.
Yeah, I just comment on his girlfriend or something,
He doesn't have one,
and that's what I'd comment on.
Damn. Sensei Mike sent in a very big super chat. Thank you, Sensei Mike. Do you think Snipes could pull off Blade at age 55? Dion, you're the Blade expert. What says you?
Listen, if there's anyone that could probably do a 55-year-old action character, it is Wesley Snipes. I think that, especially after how horrible the TV show did, it'd be interesting to do an older Blade. I mean, now the question is, do you do as a direct sequel to Trinity, or do you do something to ignore it? I vote for doing a direct sequel. You know, maybe even try to do something with some interesting Blade characters. But I would 100% be on board with an older Blade for sure. I mean, because hey, especially since you did Logan in the future where he's old as shit, I think that'd be a good choice.
Well, also to add to that, Sylvester Stallone is 72, and Wesley Snipes is only 56. So there's your answer.
What about an 85-year-old Harrison Ford starring and stealing Solo, a Captain's parody?
I feel like that could happen, next year.
Yeah, 2020 is the hopeful release date of that. No, but I think Wesley Snipes should be the only person to play Blade. Much like there's only one Indiana Jones, there's one Rambo. Blade, you don't have to be young to be a vampire hunter. And he looks great at 55.
He does. And he's in great shape. I mean, he was one of the few good things about the Expendables 3, him and Mel Gibson. I think he's still a very viable action candidate. And yeah, man, I think that'd be a really cool, and you could do some cool shit with it. You really could.
Yeah, I really would love to see 3 more Blade films, honestly. I'd love that. That'd be so amazing.
All he's got to do is pack on some muscle. What? Okay, Wesley Snipes calls up The Rock. The Rock and him work out for about 6 weeks, and Wesley Snipes looks like it's 1998 all over again.
Shit, man.
Or they remake New Jack City. I'm just saying.
I'm down. I like that movie.
But I do like the idea of old comic book superheroes. I mean, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is what, almost 50?
Yeah,
Damn,
no, he's over
close.
52.
Yeah, he's over. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, he's 53 years old. So yeah, Jesus Christ, net worth $260 million.
That's fucking,
Yeah.
remember how much he made for the first Avengers? Was at 52 million in cold hard cash?
Wait, no, the first. I thought you were talking about the first Iron Man. Sorry, first Iron Man, he made $500,000.
Yeah.
Well, because in order to get him, they had to give him what was it, like 5% of the profit of the total profits.
Yeah.
Something like
That's why
that.
they had to rearrange his contract because he got 52 fucking million for Avengers.
If it was the 90s, that 260 million would go really quick right up his nose.
Well, thankfully, Robert Downey Jr.
He turned a
longer
corner.
has those issues.
He found DDP yoga and he's been fine.
It honestly, it took my breath away when I said $260 million. I was like, ooh, damn. I want some Robert Downey Jr. money.
One day, bud. One day.
Well, folks, when you back Stealing Solo, you help us achieve that Robert Downey Jr. money. Only available on Indiegogo for a limited time.
Imagine what the meetups will be like when we have $260 million.
Honestly, if this comic book netted $260 million,
only you can buy his lap dances. Okay, that's your job,
dude. If this thing netted that kind of money, we would host our own little meet and greets. We'd go to like the most advantageous parts of the country, like we go to New York City, Chicago, parts down the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, South.
We would have like a Lex Express bus.
Dude.
Yeah, with the big picture of the beat up Harrison Ford on the side. He went over there. But thank you, Sensei Mike. We appreciate that. I think we're all on board for Blade, 100%, right, guys?
Oh man, if I would love for them to announce it and love for it to happen so much. I love those movies so much.
Well, wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which fills up quicker.
Damn.
Brad Norris says, I think a better story for the sequels would be to have Finn as the main character, riddled with PTSD and guilt, to have to go to Luke to learn to be at peace in order to harness the Force. Thoughts?
Luke's dead, so.
Yep.
Well, no,
Sorry to-
that would have been that would have been episode 7.
Oh, okay.
There'd be no Rey character, because Rey really doesn't serve a purpose.
No, she doesn't.
No, but I like Brad Norris's pitch, because they build it up like he's going to be so distraught from being the stormtrooper, but then he gets
You're right. Yeah, in the beginning, because they had the blood on his mask and everything, and he just doesn't want to do it. I mean, then with that thing, it's like, why is he seeking out Luke? He leaves the New Order, and then he goes and just finds Luke. Like, how does he know who he is? How does he find him? How does that happen? How do you connect those dots?
Let's say he crash lands on the planet with Poe Dameron.
Okay.
And they walk around, not Tatooine, and they find the Millennium Falcon. Or they find a way to get off the planet.
Okay.
So they get back to Leia, and after the battle, you see Finn, damaged and broken and cold. And Leia's like, I have someone that can help you. And then he goes off with the map and finds Luke. There you go.
Yeah.
I just fixed it.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, folks, you can take Disney's garbage storytelling and fix it in 2 minutes, and you don't even have to be an expert. But you have to be a world-class bullshitter.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll take that.
We'll be the expert, Mark.
Garrett Wansner says, react to Opie and Anthony's Animation Fest. Wesley Snipes goes to prison. R.I.P. Patrice O'Neill. We'll have to watch that, Dion.
Fuck yeah, man.
Well, wait, hold on. What?
Let's see. Wesley Snipes goes to prison. Let's see what
Yeah, and that was fucking bullshit that he went to jail because of tax evasion or something. Like, come
Pay
the
fucking
fuck off.
taxes in America, man. It's just like that's just one of those things where of all the stuff to chase a famous person down, it's fucking taxes. That's what we're gonna chase. A bunch of people who fucking contribute to the government don't pay taxes, but you couldn't let Blade, just pay his shit back.
Hell, man, Apple doesn't pay fucking taxes.
Churches don't pay fucking taxes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this now. We're gonna have to watch this later, Dion, with the sound on, so we can talk about it on air.
Yeah.
Next week. Oh my God. All right. So it looks like we're all caught up on the super chats. So it sounds a lot better without Ray. You are 100% right. So, folks, we have reached the end of World Class Bullshit.
Jeff Story of the Week.
Oh, yeah, the Jeff Story of the Week. Never mind. I guess we're going a little over tonight. Kendo, take it away.
Japanese steakhouses, boys. Thumbs up or down?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Well, apparently they were thumbs way fucking up for this guy.
Oh, God.
Last week, a married couple was enjoying a nice Sunday evening dinner at a Japanese steakhouse before a man decided that he was going to begin undressing and dancing erotically in front of the woman. Distressed by the gentleman's impromptu strip tease, she advised him to leave, and he decided not to. In fact, he decided he was going to become belligerent and begin calling her fat. Police were called, where they showed up, and a sheriff's deputy arrested the man, age 24. I don't remember what his name was. It just says Jordan. That must be his last name. And he was arrested for disorderly conduct in the establishment and charged with a misdemeanor. He was freed from after posting his $150 bond, although he does have a hell of a rap sheet, which includes convictions for possession, sale, and trafficking of narcotics. Thankfully, the criminal complaint does not further describe the erotic dance that he allegedly performed inside the Japanese steakhouse. This story comes from Clearwater, Florida.
I fucking knew it.
It sounds like when he was being a drug mule, one of those little condoms burst inside of him and he went to fucking town.
Apparently, he got really, really drunk because it described him as tipsy.
God.
So I know when I go to the Japanese steakhouse, the last thing I'm expecting is a drunken man to begin gyrating in front of people. But apparently,
unless Dion's there.
Well, then you're getting for a whole different type of show, baby.
That's
I was gonna say I'm not gonna get upset, and I don't expect him to get belligerent and start calling women fat at that point.
Thanks, buddy.
Just belligerent towards us, but that's a normal thing.
That's acceptable. We're friends.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are buddies at the end of the day.
We're usually just belligerent towards each other for fun.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
Well, we have another super chat from Blue Satoshi. He's not wrong. Apple is pretty much a religion.
Yeah. I watched a video on how they circumvent taxes, and it's fucking intricate and just ridiculous.
So let's change the Jeff story of the week to this weekend, or Meanwhile in Florida. Lando Calrissian said Meanwhile in Florida. That would be a good...
I actually had that thought myself. I was like, you know what? Lately, these have had a very common theme. They usually all take place in Florida. And the website I go to get these Jeff stories of the week, most of it just comes from Florida. So, yeah, how about we call it the Jeff story of the week live from us or to us from Florida or something like that, because that's where it's coming from.
I like Meanwhile in Florida.
That works too.
Lando Calrissian, you win.
Yeah,
right.
You toaster banger.
Yeah. All right, folks. So this has been World Class Bullshitters, episode 138. Every week we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you enjoyed this week's stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it, and tell everyone about World Class Bullshitters. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for future Star Wars content. Also, join the Indiegogo for Stealing Solo, a Captain's parody. It's already 81% towards its goal in just over a week, which for us is incredible. And we know that a lot of people out there are going to love this story. So get it while you can. Kendo, Nick, Dion, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about before we go?
I can't believe it's not Butter Brothers.
Ethan knows. He's the expert, Mark. Expert. All right. Well, that's it for this week's show. We're going to go live on World Class Bullshitters After Hours. So be on the lookout for that, where we're going to talk about Dion and mine's favorite horse video.
Yeah.